everybody, it's the 13th Wolfman. You know, today's day 3. 31 days of horror. That's right, the 31 days of horror, day 3. And today, we're going to jump into the time machine. We're going to go back to the 90s. That's right. Girls wearing chokers, grunge music. What else? You know, I mean, the Super NES was out. And along the lines came a movie that a lot of people give credit for revitalizing horror. I don't, because I believe that, I know that horror was still around in the 90s before this movie came out. But this is the one that Wes Craven's Scream. Scream came out in 1996 or 97. It starred a bunch of semi-knowns at the time. You had Nev Campbell from Party of Five. You had what's her name? Rose McGowan, who'd been in some stuff, you know. David Arquette, Courtney Cox was on Friends at the time. Jamie Kennedy, Matthew Lillard had done Hackers. You know, Skeet Ulrich was new, but I mean, it had this small cast of basically either nobodies or small somebodies, and I think it was more small somebodies than anything. And a lot of people say it revitalized the slasher genre. I don't consider this a slasher. This is a whodunit. I love this movie, but I hate the fact that people categorize it the way they do as like, oh, it's a slasher. Well, when you look at like slashers like Friday the 13th, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, Slumber Party Massacre, you know, My Bloody Valentine, they all have one thing in common. They have one central bad guy. Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, except for in the first film, it's Jason's mom, I know that. Harry Warden, the Driller Killer, you know. Even though the Driller Killer is a different person in every movie, which is just weird. But the first movie, you know. So, the problem that I have with this movie is Ghostface. This movie and all the sequels is that Ghostface is, you know, here's the central plot to the movie is person in Ghostface mask stalks and kills people. Who is it? Everyone's trying to find out who is in the mask. Whereas if you're watching Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street, you know it's Freddy. You know it's Jason. You know it's Harry Warden. You know it's the Driller Killer. You know all these things. Here, you're trying to figure out who did it. That's what it is. It's the whodunit. Is it a good whodunit? It's a great whodunit. Yeah, it's a fun movie. Wes Craven directed it. Kevin Williamson wrote it. I don't know what's going on with my voice. It's a fun time, and Drew Barrymore is even in it, you know. And if you've seen the movie, you know how she's in it. It's a fun movie, but again, I just don't consider it to be a slasher film. That's my opinion. What's your opinion? If you disagree with me, you know, put it down below and tell me all about it. But yeah, I that's the one thing I've always disliked about these movies. I mean, you see when you go on like Facebook or something, you always see the icons of horror, and Ghostface is there. I don't think Ghostface deserves to be there because it's not one central person playing Ghostface. It's now 5 different people if I'm doing my 5. One for every movie. Oh, okay, 6. You know, because there's a new movie. But yeah, what would I give this? I would give this 3 chainsaws easy. I mean, I do like the movie. I just don't care for the ideology or the iconology of Ghostface as part of the icon level as the rest of them. What do you think? Do you think that this should be, do you think Ghostface should be on the Mount Rushmore of slashers? Yes or no? It's that simple. Leave the comment below. Always like, subscribe, share, and comment. I always want to know what you have to say. And yeah, as always, I am that 13th Wolfman, I'm prowling.